to, like, I guess. Oh my god!
Is that your ass?
No,
I thought that was Gio.
Chair.
That's I can't. Welcome back to episode 2 of Certified. Today we got a special treat for you guys. Gio was the loser of our liquid challenge, and Gio, take it away.
Take it away.
It's not gonna be that bad, dude. Just take it like a shot.
Opposed to me taking shots? I don't take shots.
So I just want you everybody to know, right? So Gio won. Yeah, give it up for him. You know, fucking. All right.
Oh,
No, actually, I am the champion.
Can I give it a whiff? Yeah, I want to whiff it.
Oh my god!
Is it? How is it? It like stays in there. It's like ammonia. Like the smelling salts. Fucking.
No chasers.
Whoa!
that's literally what I kept this for.
No, you gotta like.
No,
That
you
was
need
not
like at
the
least
part-
down it.
You need
and
at least
then,
a
like,
minute afterward. Yeah,
These are all new
You
rules.
are.
Like the hot chip challenge, bro.
Nobody said anything about not having a
Dude,
chaser.
don't be a sore loser.
Dude.
How much?
Sore loser.
You're making-
sore
he's
loser.
making new
Sore loser.
rules.
Sore loser.
New
Sore loser.
rules.
You're supposed to join me in that. Sore loser.
I'm not. Like, I just like so down.
Max is like,
Sore loser, yeah.
alrighty.
Bro, you've done heroin. It can't be that bad.
You act like it's the worst thing you put in your body. Why is it so clear? It was so clear.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, go ahead, grab that chaser.
No.
That looks terrible.
Yeah, go
dude.
ahead. Yeah, go
That
ahead.
looks
Go
so bad.
I could see like the genuine reaction of him just being like, "Whoop."
He don't even give that face
What?
nothing.
What were you going to say?
Nothing.
some gay shit.
Some gay shit.
Shout out all our gay people.
Yeah, shout out to gays.
Shout out Squirt for masking the taste
They'll be sponsoring me here soon.
or suing you. Take that shit out now.
All right. So, well, like I said, welcome back. We got a couple things to talk about today. First thing I wanted to bring up, though, is so the viral thing of the 100 men versus one gorilla.
Is that all it is? Is one gorilla?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think 100 men win.
Yeah.
Like, you got to think, oh, that's a lot of men. Now, if it's like fucking Pee Wee Herman, 100
dude.
Pee Wee Hermans.
I don't know. Fucking that Bonnie girl beat more than 100 women or more than 100 guys in one day.
She took 1,000 men. She got
And
beat.
now she's pregnant.
Who would have thunk it?
She literally made a whole nother game out of it.
Bro,
Who's the dad?
did you guys hear about?
Find out on
Who's
this
the daddy?
episode.
Did you hear Bobby Lee talking to her like on his podcast? He was like, "You didn't make them pay." He's like, "You could have made a killing. $10 per. Like that's
Well, no. What? I thought she did.
no. They
I
didn't
thought
pay.
they all paid.
Free sex, dog.
Yeah, she was trying to get the world record.
God,
So
that's
imagine how many people were back there getting those guys ready because you know she wanted them.
Oh, she said her friends were the ones that were, they call them like fluffers in
Yeah,
like
fluffers.
the porn industry. And that's like what they were doing in the back, like jerking dudes off and like getting them ready. Like, cause you got to think that's like, I think she said 12 hours. That's like 15 to 30 seconds a person. That's like, you got to get in and get out.
It's a fucking bank robbery.
God, dude, just imagine being like, even like the 5th or 6th guy, but like the 100th, the 1,000th guy, like that thing's got,
It was
there
1,000?
it was 1,000 dudes.
It was 1,000.
1,000.
Dude, you know how much, like, if you could put that down on the ground, how much pipe that's laid?
Well, I was watching a documentary on it, and the cameraman said like they like towards the end of the day they were gagging because of how bad it smelled in there. You gotta think that's gross. That's a lot of semen. That's a lot of fucking.
That is nasty.
Fermentation,
God, she probably couldn't
fragmentation.
walk. But just like why?
We were talking
about
gorillas. A gorilla and 100 men. We went from one woman and 1,000 men.
Hey, shout out Bonnie Blue.
Oh yeah, that's who it was. I remember fucking reading that shit. I'm like, what? And like,
Well, before we get back to the gorillas,
Max is
though,
like, why is all this porn stuff popping up on my phone?
no, but like, why would you? How could you? That's a lot of dick.
that's a lot. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
You have to be professional for that.
Now, and imagine if it was a dude, if it was the other way around, and I slept with 1,000 women in one
Oh,
day.
I was thinking like he was sleeping with 1,000 dudes.
No,
I'm
well,
like,
first my dick was
like,
fall off.
His cousin.
he'd be like Andy Dufresne.
But like, I mean, I guess people are calling her like a slut and like shaming her.
She decided to do it. I don't feel as though like
I mean, she's famous now.
Wait. What is the different? Like, any girl that decides to sleep with a bunch of men, that defines that's like a slut.
no, it's like
Like, not really
it's
even.
premeditated. Like compared to like
So it makes it okay.
yeah, because sluts usually don't think they're sluts. They're like, I'm not a slut. That girl's like,
I just like having sex.
yeah, she's like, I'm trying to get the world record. I need 1,000 dicks.
That's crazy, dude. That's so much dick.
Because I'm pretty sure a world.
wave.
Yeah, stop saying that.
Wow, dude, that's so much. Dude.
Yeah, he's fantasizing.
Okay, so speaking of, that was going to sound gay too. Speaking of dick, before we get back to the gorilla thing, again, speaking of dick, you guys heard about Kanye West and
Game head.
dude sucked his cousin's. We can't say dick because I gotta bleep it out. So he gave his cousin head
Sucked his cousin.
Yeah, gave him the eggplant.
for what, 8 years or whatever. That's insane.
He was like 6 to 14.
And now he's like, what did he say on Twitter about now that people think he's gay?
Yeah, now that people think I'm gay, I can say faggot.
Why'd you say like that?
He paused. hesitated.
Yeah.
Well, so I was reading into that yesterday, and do you know? So that's on his new album, like Don't Day 2 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
It was $200 before it got onto like Spotify and iTunes.
Like you had
Who
to
the
pay.
fuck? Yeah, it's on his like special platform.
You know, his cousin got it for free.
Yeah, he got the prison edition. They're like, oh, so you suck dick?
No. That
You're
was
the cousin?
That was my cousin. He sucked my dick.
I'm sure they took turns.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, especially because
That's gay, even by Zach's measures.
You said they 69?
you wanted them to 69.
No, you said they 69.
When did that come out of my mouth,
When we were in the car yesterday.
bro? I had never talked to you about this.
Gio
ever.
played the song. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I was just making that up.
Yeah.
So now you make me look like the falsifying.
Oh, so
asshole.
Kanye. Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
No,
It's
what were
he.
you gonna
I
say?
almost said some gay shit.
Say it.
Say it.
It's a
I was
safe space,
almost
dude.
like, so Kanye's
Nobody's seen it.
the gay one. But
Well,
Hey, Gio.
if they didn't 69, that means Kanye's the gay one. But they're both gay.
It's like, hey, Gio, do you want to be not the gay one later?
I'm putting that in.
Fuck you. No, come on, say it. That's fucked up. This is a safe space.
This
dude.
is a safe space, guys.
Gio, I'll be like, come here, Gio. He's going to be like,
I'm not gay.
Absolutely not.
Oh man. Okay, but back to the gorilla thing. So I think 100 men. It's. I'm not saying like there's going to be like multiple casualties. Like there's going to be men that die.
Yeah.
They're going to go out. But 100 men, dude, you got to think like we're 10 times smarter, even though they're 10 times stronger. But like I'm going for the eyes. Like and I'm thinking of like John Cena, like 100 John Cena's not fucking.
nah, I'm going to be the guy that's going to be like, yo, you know what would kill him? If you look, see,
Go take him from the
those
back.
those guys are getting fucked up right now. If you ran up there and jumped on and got his eyes, you'd be everybody would be like, yo.
And you see
then he
him
goes
get
up there.
flung,
Yeah.
you see him get fucking flung across the.
I go to the next guy. Yo, you know what would be awesome?
Yeah, you see that idiot? He shouldn't have done
You're
that.
literally going to see 100 white guys. There's no way black, brown, any other kind
I
of
seen some
people are
news
gonna be
article.
there.
It was like, there's only 1,000 gorillas left in the world. Why are we asking that question? We should be asking, how do we save the gorillas? I was like,
What?
dude, shut the fuck. It's like,
It's been some Debbie Down. Oh, it was a Karen.
it probably was. Yeah.
We should give him some jobs.
Shout out to the pop that remember.
Oh, it's Karin.
Karin is a name.
This dude.
Yo,
seen-
go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so some of the Coke bottles have names on them, and it said Karen, Karen. And Max goes, wait, is that Karen or Karin? And I looked at him straight face. I said, Karin. And he goes, oh, dude, I don't want that. Puts it back because he thought it was Karin. I said, bro, when have you ever heard Karin?
Oh shit!
I don't know. It's a name. People naming their kids Ladasha.
Oh, yeah, that's just
Cloud.
Some of this shit's crazy.
Northwest.
Blanket.
Peace.
He's got a little brother named Kilo.
The other little brother named Ounce.
A little baby brother named Graham.
That's funny.
Speaking of things that happened the other day,
Sister named Baggy.
we want to.
What?
So I have a question for you guys.
When's the last time? Don't even do it.
Yeah. When is the last? Or how old were you when the last time you crapped your pants was?
You're funny. This fucking guy.
I'm serious. Okay, so I'll go first. It was last year. 28 years old. I shit myself. All right?
You're not 28.
I was 6.
You're not that old, dude. You're like fucking 19.
Yeah, you're right. But I was sick, dude. I was like sick as shit, and I trusted a fart, and I was in my bed, and thank God I was home, and it was wet, and I had to go. I threw my underwear away and everything.
Never trust a fart.
Never trust a fart. So it's okay. I just wanted to let you know it's a safe space to talk about this.
Yeah, Max.
Last time I shit my pants, dude, was honestly. No, I was
This
at work.
morning.
No, I was at work. I was discreet. I had gloves, so I fucking turned the gloves inside out, cleaned myself up, and then went about my day. But it was like a
You went through the whole day with just shitty
no
draws?
No. It was literally
Stayed in the butt cheeks.
It was at the end of the day.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, I'm not gonna go.
Damn, that drive home sucked though because
It
you were
did.
like
It was like
wet,
creamy.
and sticky.
it was like you know how you get swamp ass.
Yeah, that's what
It was kind of like that all the way home, and I didn't want to move because I'm like, it's just gonna. I just wasn't gonna go anywhere to buy new shit. I just went home, took a shower, you know what I mean, cleaned myself up.
act like it never happened.
Yeah.
Well, hey, we went to
I
TJ
trusted a
Maxx
fart.
the other
I
day.
trusted a fart. That's what it was. That's what happened. I was like,
Wow.
I don't know what that was. Yeah, we did go to TJ Maxx,
Yeah, why did we go to TJ Maxx?
the one that has the food.
Yeah, I'll let
Fuck you guys.
I'll let you tell the story because I'm just gonna laugh the whole time.
So we were sitting at a Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and Gio was like looking at me all tense, like he's tensing. I'm like, bro, you're gonna shit yourself. And he stops. He goes from tense to just in shock. And he's like, dude, I just shit myself. I said, no, you didn't. Shut up. And this boy literally reaches behind him with his bare ass hand and puts it in his ass crack and goes, yep, I shit myself.
Oh shit!
He
Damn.
did like the doofy, like
that
"Smell
was-
my finger."
It was the saddest moment. That shit's never happened to me. I like run into the bathroom.
And then so
I'm like wiping my ass. I sit down, and when I sit down, like my pants are wet, so it's wet against my ass. I'm like, oh my god, I just shit myself. Oh, dude, we gotta go to the store right now.
so
And
we
the
were-
most obvious thing ever happens. We just
he just walks to the register with underwear and a new pair of pants, and the lady's just looking at him like wringing it out, like
the most demeaning moment ever.
She didn't even say anything to you. Like she already knew. Like here comes your pooped pants.
aisle 1 is open for Mr. Poopy Pants.
Sorry, sir. There's no bathroom in the dressing room, so you're gonna have to clean your drawers somewhere else.
So, yep, that means I was 31. My current age today.
Nah, think about it. I was 30. That was last year.
Yeah, don't get old.
Yeah, man, it happens. It's just like
When you're within like a couple of years of 30, don't trust them farts. they ain't trustworthy.
I can't even hold my piss anymore, dude. If I gotta go, I gotta go. I'll be dancing and
Me at
like,
Home Depot. I'll be back.
Once you get 30 and up, them farts act like hoes. You know, like you just can't trust them.
You don't love them hoes.
Yeah.
yeah, because then you gotta spend money, dude.
Yeah. Both ways.
But it's all right. You know, we gave you a little shit, literally for
Yeah,
it.
Max played shit songs the whole day.
Oh, I did. I got back to the construction site and I just It was just like, I poop my pants.
Today to see. Yeah, I was like, what the fuck
The
is
one
this?
song like started off like normal, and I was like, no, this is definitely a shit song.
I know, I'm like randomly working on something, putting a light in or something. And it's just
I
like,
shit my pants.
I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, we're
let
doing
it
the
die.
flooring.
I'm like, that did not happen. I didn't even have to tell you guys that I shit myself.
Dude, I could see it by the look in your face.
Yeah,
dude.
I was surprised.
Like, what would you have done? You just like get up. I'll go to the bathroom.
He ran to the bathroom.
I did, dude. I had to get out of them shitty underwear.
The funny thing is, you went into the woman's bathroom because Max was in the men's.
What was?
It
Did you
smelled
do
good.
like the shuffle? Like,
Yeah, I kept my ass cheeks together and I was like, slide to the left.
Cupid shuffle? The pooping shuffle?
Yeah, no, that was rough.
I actually have another question for you guys.
Oh my god.
I know.
fucking guy.
But okay, so going back to the gorilla thing,
He's so
What
stuck.
is up with you, this
He
gorilla?
really wants to beat up a gorilla. I'm gonna take you to the zoo Monday.
you just see me standing in the glass like,
Yeah. He's like, I'll kill you. Yeah.
Gorilla's gonna be like,
He fucking paints himself black.
yeah, I don't even think they'd let you in the zoo. Like, sir, what are you doing? You're just like, you
I got a date with a gorilla.
I got 99 other men ready to come. They're like,
you ever seen Tropical Thunder?
That sounds like some Bonnie Blue shit.
yeah,
I got 99 men ready to come.
Gio's got them already.
yeah, right. He's the fluffer. Stupid asses.
I need more hands.
No, not at all.
Okay, but so what?
Back to the gorillas.
Yeah, for the fifth time.
What animal do you think you could beat up in a fight?
A fucking starfish.
Yeah, obviously. But like,
Stomp
so I
that
was
little
thinking about it, like,
bastard
I feel
out.
like there's some types of bears that I think I could take in a fight.
I think
like,
they're just
if
bear.
it's- You think what? Just bear in general?
No, I mean, like, I think it's just
Bears?
just bear. Is there an S for
Bear?
multiple?
I think he's saying like multiple.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, is there an S for bear? For multiple?
Yeah, bears.
Is it?
Yeah.
Like the Berenstein Bears?
Look at those bears. Yeah, the Chicago Bears.
We bear bears. Yeah, I guess you're right. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
I think the brown bears are the small ones, but like a black bear, no way. That thing's fucking killing you.
Yeah, so the cocaine bear is the brown bear. I think.
No, that's a black bear.
Oh, it's a grizzly, my bad.
Or a grizzly.
Grizzly is a big bear.
It's a brown bear, though.
No, they got.
Just because they're brown doesn't mean they are brown bears.
Yeah,
They're a grizzly bear.
There's different variations of this black to brown. All right.
You're a white person.
Yeah, he's a polar
Always
bear.
bringing up race.
He's a polar bear.
That's why I'm painting myself black and going to the zoo Monday.
I think
That is racist.
I don't think I don't.
No, that's not what I meant.
Dude, that was so racist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna paint myself black and
Yeah.
the fuck.
You can't clip that.
Oh, I'll clip it.
I'm saying that with the Mac
But
first.
my thing, you're gonna have to like paint yourself at the zoo because I think once you paint yourself,
You can't get in.
you're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're
you
gonna
might
have-
get shot on the way down there.
There's a face painting lady there, though.
Yeah,
so
it'll be
she's got you.
This
I just-
all over.
Yeah, I just look at her. I'm like black all over. She's like, really?
She's like, man, I'll be busy all day.
See that one right there? Like the gorilla? Like that's what I want
Yeah.
everywhere.
I knew I liked you.
So again, about the what animal?
back to
what
the
animal? No.
What animal could I fucking kill?
Why'd you flex your back there? He was like,
If you fucking say starfish again,
Just say it. It's
like,
easy. It's right there. You just,
goldfish,
no, like an animal that actually has 2 to 4 legs,
like
besides a bird.
like a kangaroo. You beating up a kangaroo?
oh fuck yeah! I feel better about myself because I watched that one dude save his
Boxing?
dog.
Yeah.
and he fucking just started boxing. I'm like, oh, I could kick a kangaroo.
He squared up, but the kangaroo. The crazy thing is,
He
like, the
squared up
kangaroo
too?
knew what was going on.
Yeah.
He was like,
He's like, yeah, I got a back.
I was like, no
I got
way.
a tail. I got a tail.
No way, dude.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it.
It was badass.
He was like, yeah,
the way he was like,
yeah, it's Kangaroo Jack. That's why.
damn, what a good
immediately
movie.
what I
I
thall.
love that movie.
I know.
Who was the
what animal
white
are you
dude?
beating
Who was
up?
the white dude that played in that movie?
I don't know, some dude that used to do stunts back in the day, but now he's too old, so now he just does the. Oh, he was the dude that was in the.
Wasn't it Ashton Kutcher?
No, it was. Were they in the fucking
from American Pie?
No, the dumb horror movie we just watched. Where
Scary
they go
movie?
to the concert and he's like stuck in there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you watch Trap, by the way, on Netflix?
That's it.
That's it.
Trap. That's the guy that played the white dude in Kangaroo Jack.
He's old now. Well, obviously.
Well,
yeah. No. is
You're
it the
old
same
now.
dude? I know. Oh, my God. I'm so
No, he ain't.
He's not old.
He's like 21.
I'm going to look it up. You guys keep talking.
Kangaroo Jack. All right. So animal that you could beat up is the kangaroo. Is what you're saying?
I mean, I feel like I could if I had to. I don't know about a big one.
I'm just gonna say a raccoon. I'll just
Raccoon will fuck you up.
I'm
Yeah,
killing,
it is the same dude. Jerry
I'm killing
O'Connell.
I'm killing a coon.
That's racist.
That is not racist. That's a raccoon.
You said coon.
Why did you do the odd thing? Coon.
You said coon, boy.
Now we're getting
You
canceled.
hear them dogs barking, boy?
All right. If I'm really killing an animal, I'm probably killing.
Like to the death. What's the biggest animal? Let me rephrase it.
Oh, okay.
The biggest animal, like it's coming to fucking kill you. What animal do you think you could kill and couldn't kill? Like where do you draw the line? The lion. That's cool.
I'm trying to think of
I'll
like
just
the
clip the
biggest,
silence out.
I'm trying to think of like the biggest pussy.
You're saying an animal, so I'm probably gonna say
Danimal.
maybe a wolf because it's just one wolf.
wolf is gonna fucking murder your ass.
It's one wolf. He's gonna be actually. You know what? Not a wolf. What's the other animal? That's a little bit littler and they
Coyote?
smell. A coyote. Yeah,
Coyote.
I'm probably killing that.
All right, I can see that, but I mean, you're gonna get fucked up.
You just said to the death. Like I'm gonna win. I'm not gonna be death.
Yeah, I'm not
right.
dying. Like I'm
Dead.
breaking it.
Yeah.
I'm taking that thing by its jaw and just
It's not a dog though.
What are you, the Hulk?
Yeah, he thinks he keeps saying that. He thinks he's just ripping in their mouth.
because
Ripping.
You ain't a gorilla.
It's a jawbone, dude. I'm telling you, to the death. I promise you, I have retard strength.
We know he fucking retarded.
He scratched my CD.
Oh my god.
Did he play your drums?
Cops doesn't come on until 4.
Damn. I can't wait.
Biggest thing. I mean, I'll still stick with the kangaroo.
I'm taking a fat bitch.
That's so fucked up. He
All
went
right.
far left.
Right.
Damn, he gets. Remember about the he be talking about fat bitches a lot.
I know.
Guys, no. It was one time,
God.
Twice.
Yeah.
not twice.
We're not gonna name drop the girls, but we know their names.
You told us 2 different stories about fat bitches.
no,
Yep.
no. The other one you keep insinuating is fat. And
Well, that one was-
she's fat now.
Well, he keeps saying she's fat, so I
Stop
was like,
body shaming people, dude. Damn.
You two are the worst. You were in Home Depot, loud as fuck. To go. Why is everybody walking in here fat as fuck?
well, they weren't girls, so it's okay.
Yeah, they were all like
Oh,
construction.
so now there's no
workers.
equality.
No.
No, I mean,
All
how-
right, I'm an asshole.
yeah, we got there. So that's all I wanted.
I'm
We got- the plane is
one,
landed.
too.
All right.
I'm the nice one in the bunch.
No,
Yeah.
I sounded gay.
Yeah, I know.
No. Alrighty.
We covered Kanye's head.
Oh my God, the gay fish Kanye.
Oh, shit, dude. That came full circle.
Yeah,
I
gay
think the
fish.
album cover for his new album should have just been him, like the
gay fish.
Yeah, where he's sitting there like kissing the gay fish
Yeah.
in South Park.
He literally says, "I'm not a gay fish." Like,
Damn, they called that shit.
They did.
So did.
Them and the Simpsons. They like. Have you seen shit like that too?
I think it's just like it happens. They're like, all right, so South Park said that he was being gay, and it's like, no. I didn't suck my cousin's dick.
Okay, I sucked it.
Yeah,
A
he's
lot.
good. Yeah.
It's just crazy because it wasn't once, it wasn't twice, it wasn't even 10 times. It
From
was
6 to 14?
fucking years.
From 6 to, at 14, that you gotta know that's gay. I mean, you should know it's gay by 6, but
Yeah. Well, because they said they watched.
But what is their family doing? What is their family doing?
Well, he said-
that they don't realize.
Why do they keep going in the bathroom together?
Yeah, they ain't doing drugs.
and why did they find like you watched a porno and you
Well, it was
seen
magazines. And
a
they-
woman and a man?
No. So he said he found magazines in his mom's closet that were different than his dad's closet.
So,
So
but why were they more propelled to go towards the gay stuff? They're like, oh, that guy. Like,
he said they reenacted
instead
what
of
they saw.
why didn't they reenact the other stuff? They didn't have a girl to reenact it with.
I don't know, but it's
Their
still
other cousin?
How many other 6-year-olds is ready to get
And what's even so what's even more fucked up is
Fucking
that
weird.
now it's obviously super gay. They were super young, but then it's also incestual. Like that's your cousin, dog.
Yeah. Most people don't look at it that way. They're like, you know what? This is a guy on guy. It's not cousin. Or it's not family, but that's,
I don't know.
I mean, it's gay nonetheless. And now it's family, which is even,
Fucked up. More.
yeah. It's like,
But
damn.
you were about to say even gayer.
Yeah. It's like, fuck. How many? Damn. I don't even.
Kanye's
I'm
like 6-year-old. He's like, how many licks does it take to get to the center of a dick pop?
Yeah. That motherfucker's crazy.
He says,
I was like, at first, I was like, nah, they're just making him seem crazy. But now, like,
No, it's that not NOS. Nitric oxide or whatever it's called. Nitrous oxide?
yeah, like
That's like what
the
got him
balloons?
fucked up. No, like yeah, he used to get it from his dentist. Like the shit that they like laughing gas. And he was like, he even went on stage when he won an award and was like, shout out to the nitrous oxide. Like that should be cool. Like, you're fucked up, dude.
That's dope. He do be saying what he want to say. I will say that, Doobie. Yeah.
long, and then you just found out. You know what I mean? Like how people make those posts like, I was today years old when I found out.
What was it the other day when I remember I like looked at you? I was like, dude, I never knew that. It was like we were in the car.
Yeah. Who's putting at the key box?
Shut the fuck up. No, the fucking.
I thought you were fucking with me. I'm like,
No, you just looked at me like I was retarded. I was like, bro, I don't fucking know. That's
He
why-
was mad. He was mad.
he's like, hey, what's that box right there? Like the one that has like a keyhole next to the door, probably holding the key.
Yeah, but it's in the corner. Like I've never seen it up in the fucking.
yeah, they're meant to be hidden. They don't want you to have them like on display.
No, but we were it was Grand Theft.
Grand Theft.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Like anything over $1,000. I think it's different now, but I think it's still $1,000.
Yeah, but I didn't know like that's what Grand Theft. I just thought it meant like big. Like
I feel
big
like it's
theft.
like 900 or something.
Yeah, like 967 or something.
Yeah, it's
we looked it up.
yeah.
Look it up.
But I knew that shit ever since Grand Theft Auto came out.
You know what I mean? I just thought it meant big theft.
The biggest, the largest. I knew Gio was
Shout
going
out
to
to
say that
Gio.
shit. In his head, he's thinking that. He's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the biggest gorilla.
I'm
I'm trying
killing.
to think of other things that like I just found out.
You ain't killing that gorilla.
What?
I don't know, dude.
Um,
I don't know. I don't know how old I was when I learned anything.
he's like, I still don't know.
I can't think off the top.
Yeah, that's
I
something
was
that-
today years old when I.
Oh yeah, I was just fucking.
No, give us what did
I just did.
What'd you say?
No,
No, you guys
Yeah,
both
but-
used the same one.
Yeah, no, that was mine. You have to like if you're thinking of a question, you got to give an example.
it was just a fucking question.
No, that's a good question. We got to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep going and come back to it.
All right.
All right.
So if there was a zombie
Apocalypse.
if there was a zombie
gonna say something
apocalypse, no, I just couldn't. I stuttered.
Apocalypse.
All right, I'll just go fuck myself. I won't ask questions anymore.
If there was a zombie apocalypse,
How long do you think you would last?
Oh, I'm waiting it out.
wait, centuries, years.
I mean,
Waiting it out. You're-
zombies don't repopulate. I guess I could.
Yeah, I bite you. There's another.
Yeah, they make their own.
Well, like
Yeah, but I know what you mean.
people stop getting bit like fucking idiots.
Yeah, there's fucking
Okay, wait.
7 billion people
it
in
would
the world.
depend on what type of zombies.
Yeah, 'cause they're
if
gonna be fast as fuck,
If they're
or
like
they-
Shaun of the Dead zombies, I'm gonna be alive the whole time. But if they're like I Am Legend zombies, I'm going.
I just don't think like if zombies were ever an actual thing, like there's no way they're just going to become superheroes that are retarded.
Yeah, because
like
if anything,
they're not
they'd
just going
be
to get
less.
super fat. Yeah, they're
They'd
going to
be
be
slower because like stuff's breaking down,
right. They're just deteriorating.
deteriorating.
Spelled deteriorating. I can't even say it.
Yeah. Huh? Fucking out of here.
I don't know. I think I do pretty well though. I think yeah, you just have to not be retarded.
You got
I'm dead because I got kids. So.
Yeah, but even like you can teach your kids like here, take a fucking get a bat and right in the head.
Nope. They're dead. I'm dead.
you just got to bonk them.
We're dead.
We're dead.
I'll come save you.
I'm gonna need
You're a
safety.
little far.
Right, like you have to get a community. Like that, I think that's the best like course of action is getting together with people.
I got my guns. I'll pop over and just be like, "Yo, what up?"
People are always like selfish, like, oh, like no, I'm gonna defend myself and my family. It's like, yeah, that's great, but
I
like,
can't do that where my house is now. Fuck that. There's too many people.
yeah, I just feel like you have to have a community to do that.
Yeah, I'm robbing everybody.
And
I'm going to the fucking
I'm going to the
CVS and all the pharmacies.
Zombie apocalypse.
getting all the
Penicillin.
all the antibiotics
You were
and
right.
stuff.
Both of them were right.
Yeah, stuff for
Hydrocillin.
I don't know what that is.
I just made that shit.
It's just the fact that you know a lot of different drugs and you just chose to make one up.
Yeah. All the ones I know are bad, so I didn't want to say like, yeah, drug.
Morphine.
Yeah.
Crack.
Now it comes in prescription form.
Adderall.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, one thing I learned today is how nasty the fucking pickle juice tastes. There you go.
See, I like pickle juice, but like,
I like pickles, but that shit was foul.
Yeah,
it was like,
yeah, I could tell by like you made like a sound in your throat, like you were like,
did not want to take. Yeah, did not want to
Take it.
take it.
You guys gay as I can't even talk now.
You were saying it. You're like, I didn't want to.
You said
Why? Because I caught myself because I knew how gay you guys
yesterday you didn't catch yourself. You were talking to Arnold or something. You were like, "Yeah, I've just been taking it," and that would, you stopped, and,
Yeah.
and he looked around and he said, "God damn it!"
Yeah, there's some things.
All right, so I got a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is some bad things that you did in school? Now it could be anything that you could consider bad.
Well, so I have a story, but like she follows us on Facebook, so I don't know if I want to say it.
Yeah, she might blast us.
Who? What? When? Where?
Okay, well, it's not that bad. It was, dude, we were stupid. We were kids. But
Wait. I will tell you my next question because you might not want to use that story for this question because the other question I have is who is the worst thing you've ever done to a girl/woman?
oh shit.
So
Well,
I
no.
don't know if you wanted to.
No, so it's not that. It's, dude, I got suspended and like detention so many times for like fighting and like shit like that. But like we were just assholes. Like me and my buddy, I won't name drop him either, but we used to sit behind this girl and she was a black girl and she had really like curly, fluffy hair, like almost like an afro in the back. And dude, we used to just sit behind her and just take wet pieces of paper and just throw them in her hair, and she would just walk out of class with like white dots all in her hair. Like I'm talking like 50 to
We
100.
do that to him.
So it's not that bad.
Literally,
Literally,
he'd be picking him out.
I'll be pulling pencils out of my hair.
This shit was funny
It
because that's
wasn't that bad, but
retards.
we were just like, I mean, that's, you just don't do that to somebody. But it was funny at the time.
Yeah. Yeah, you weren't fully developed yet.
Yeah.
Your brain was still like
Yeah.
growing.
Damn, you're gonna make mine and Gio's bad shit feel way worse.
Well, like I said, that wasn't that bad. It was just like, it's a dick move. Trying to think what else.
be like, where do I begin?
Yeah, I mean, I broke a kid's nose. I don't know. Like, he threw a football at the back of my head, and we were on I got sent home on the bus by myself from a field trip because it was like we were all about to leave.
Damn, they sent the whole bus for you.
The whole bus home for me because I
Oh my god.
punched him in the nose.
That's dope.
Yeah, he threw a football at the back of my head, and I turned around. I was like, "What the fuck?" And just turned around and just popped him.
Just react it.
Yeah, I just reacted, and that was a lot of the times I got suspended. Just reacting
Reacted.
and like being like in the trenches, like with fucking another male, and like you're like growing up, so like you got aggression and like, you know what I mean, your testosterone is boosting.
Yeah, and then everyone wants to prove who the alpha
prove who
male
you
is.
are. Yep.
Yeah, you're like, I'm alpha male. No, I'm out.
Yeah.
So you find out there's always someone bigger and better. Not me though.
No, I was gonna say never.
No, I'm just kidding.
Shit.
I mean,
Yeah, we could be here for fucking 5 hours.
yeah, I was gonna say
about the
I
stuff
bet
we got.
I went to school drunk and high in high school. Like
Yeah.
we had a strike for 3 months. Our teachers were gone for 3 months.
They
Senior year.
started. So my last year, they started because our class was so bad. Like they started drug testing
That's crazy.
the athletes that like played any sports. I
They
literally
they have a cop there all the time now.
there was no cop there before. There was literally times where like I'm doing perks before school, in class,
We
before
remember
football
telling the
games.
kids not to. I remember we literally were breaking down shit on a binder in the middle of class, and then Gio looks up, he's looking at everybody, he's like, "No one's saying nothing," and he does his line, passes it to me, and I'm just like, "Yeah, hell yeah!"
That's crazy.
Doing the shit in the library,
Yeah, just
bathroom, library,
Oh
class.
my god! Yeah, we had a time in the bathroom where we're cracking it down.
Oh my yeah.
Getting ready to, and a teacher walks in. We hurry up and put a tape or a tape measure.
Paper towel.
God damn it! A paper towel. Yeah, I put a paper towel on top of it. God damn! I can't stop thinking about work. I put a tape measure on top of it.
And he literally was like, "All right, Gio, Max." He was like washing his hands, like, "Yep,
Yeah.
see you later."
We're not doing
It's
nothing.
like, why the fuck were we just sitting there
Yeah.
waiting for him to leave?
Yeah, he's like, "All right, guys, get to class." Like,
Yeah.
I was hoping he wasn't going to say
Yeah.
that. Like,
Because we had 3 minutes to get between each class or some shit
yeah, decent amount of time for sure.
to get in some fucking trouble.
Well, speaking of I got drug tested my first year of college. Well, my only year of college. Me and my buddy that came from the same high school and both played football. We both got drug selected randomly to get drug tested, and for the football team. And I had to use one of our quarterbacks' piss, and I didn't have a bottle. This is last minute, and like they tell you, hey, you got to go piss, and you got to go, and you go to the health center, and so I'm freaking out. I'm like, yo, I run down to his dorm. I was like, yo, I need you to piss in this Ziploc bag. I didn't have a bottle.
Milk in a bag.
Nothing else. So it was one of those Ziploc bags with the little zipper on it. Not like the ones that you just click. And so I had sliding shorts on with a little cup hole. So I cut a little hole in it, put it down in there, so I could just unzip it when I'm taking a piss. So, I was pretty smart,
You
Well,
thought.
I thought. So I go to the health center and I'm sitting there with my little book bag. And,
Ready for school.
Yeah. And so I'm waiting for her to call my name and I just feel warmth all around my bottom area. So
gross.
another man's grown piss just all over me.
Damn.
And so I'm wearing
His grown piss.
Not a little boy piss.
Grown man piss.
well, so I'm sitting there and I'm wearing jeans, right? And so I just it looks like I pissed myself. So I just walked up there with my book bag over me and luckily I didn't get caught, but it was the grossest thing ever. I was itchy and
Oh, you passed the drug test?
oh yeah, I walked in there like I said with my book bag, just they don't give a fuck really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, there was luckily enough piss left in the bag where but I had to when I was in the bathroom. Luckily they let you close the door. I had to take the bag out instead of just unzipping it.
Oh yeah, I have the bottle.
What you do is you take the cap off, especially if they let you in there by yourself. You take
don't
the
have
cap.
a
I didn't know.
You don't have a cap. He's got a fucking bag.
Yeah, I had a bag. That's
No,
what
I'm talking
saying.
about on the drug test. On the drug test, it has a cap. You take the cap off. You go in the bathroom. You fill it up with water.
You can't do that.
Yeah, you can't.
I
They
swear.
test the temperature and they test.
Listen, let me finish. God damn, nigga. You literally fill it up
I
with
gotta
water.
edit that out.
It reads all of them, and you pass. You dump the water out, and then you piss in it. It literally so it shows that your piss detected
only the
as
ones
clean.
that I'm talking about the ones that they send out to the lab.
Oh yeah. No, you're fucked.
That's why you be clean.
When I
Piss
pissed,
clean. Use your own piss.
last time I pissed in the fucking building where they send it to.
Yeah, no. Last time I pissed, somebody was like this, huh? Looking at my dick.
Fucking
like-
weirdos.
When are you gonna start pissing? Where's the stream coming from?
Why is it coming from up high?
Well, I do. Give me a minute. I'm shy. The first time it was like that. I sat there for 2 hours. They wouldn't let me leave. I'm like, dude, I needed to piss so bad, but I could not go every time we went in there. The last time I'm like, all right, nigga, come on, let's go.
The worst
Pissing
is
2 seconds.
The worst is pissing for courts. If you're ever on probation, because the place that I went to in Medina, the dude you have to put your pants around your ankles, and he's looking at your ass and dick, and it's dude, that's weird, bro. Just turn around. You don't need.
I had to piss for the court, and he's like, "All right, when you go in there, there's a blue tablet in the thing. So if you try to put anything other than pee,
it
it'll
turns-
show." I'm like, "All right," and he's like, "So also don't flush." All right, cool. He's like, all right, here you go. You go in there. I'm like, fill it up. I'm like, oh, I'm overflowing it. I'm peeing in the toilet, man.
He's like,
So I pee in the toilet. I put the fucking thing down, zip my pants, and it's like all a reaction.
You just
like,
go to flush.
I'm like, oh fuck! And you hear the guy out there. He's like, I'm like, I didn't want to do that either, dude. So I come out there. He's like,
Yeah, you're gonna have to do this.
yeah, I can't use the sample, and I'm like, well, I don't have to pee again. He's like,
You're gonna have to wait.
grab some water, but you can't drink too much because then it'll dilute it. So you have to wait.
It will
I'm
not
like,
dilute it that fast. Not with you.
Yeah, maybe not that fast. Yeah.
and I'm like,
You have to they tell you if you want to pass the drug test to drink gallon after gallon after gallon, and you're gonna drink a fucking liter like this or whatever this is. And it's
I had
like-
2 little cups like this, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking be here forever. So I was like, oh, I could feel it. I'm
you
like,
gotta
I gotta
try.
go pee.
You gotta just
so like,
squeeze.
I went there. He gave me like
not enough.
He gave me a new gave me a new thing. And I peed, and I'm like, oh, so I had to make it to this line. I'm like, what the fuck? I was about to put water in it too, and I was like, no. So like, I go back out there, and I was like, I didn't flush. He's like, that's not enough, and I'm like,
You're fucking kidding.
all right, well, okay.
What do I do with this?
And he's like, well, you gotta wait. I'm like, God, I'm waiting for the place was closing. The people were leaving, like, say bye. And I'm like, no, this is on you now, dude. You're wasting your own time. So I peed again. Still wasn't enough. The 2 together, no.
Like it's coming from my dick. Like
Whatever.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm just happy I don't have to have that anymore.
yeah. Well, and if I did, like using my own piss. Nice.
Yeah, like, hey, can I buy your piss off you?
Yeah,
It's like when they don't look at you when you're clean and you're just like, hey, whoa. Come look at this shit. It's coming right out my dick hole.
Yeah.
yeah, this is mine. I made
This
that.
is clean as fuck, nigga. I got this shit on sale for $10.99.
He's looking at you like, yeah, I mean, it should be.
Yeah.
But
Every time.
go.
Let's hear it.
Do you guys have any superstitions?
I don't even give me a definition of superstition.
So I'll give you an example of like something. Okay, so when I was younger, I used to like
Uncle?
say something.
Cousin?
Sorry.
I used to like say something and then I'd be like, knock on wood. And like I'd have to knock on wood. Or it would like freak me out to where I'd have to run and find like a tree or like some piece of wood to knock on or it wouldn't come true. And like that's just like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just like baseball players, football players have like superstitions before a game.
Nope. I just had to get high before a football game. That was it. If I didn't,
Used to do perk 10s before we'd go in the locker room and just bust down and then go out and just like, rah.
yeah, it's like imagine a week where you guys don't have any and you're like, God,
Sick as fuck.
we're gonna fucking lose this game.
Coach put the bench players in.
Yeah. Coach is like, what's wrong with you, boy?
I got a real hard case of the superstitions.
I got a super. I'm sure if you give me one of these, we'll be good to go.
I don't know how we never got caught because like, dude, we used to smoke so much that like our like walk around practices, we'd be like just in helmets and shorts. but
Oh,
we'd
just
be,
sweating it out.
dude, sweating, and you
Yeah.
could just smell the weed coming out of the,
The
sweat
alcohol
and
was
the
so
alcohol.
bad.
Yeah, it's like,
Shit
dude,
sucked. I'm like, why did we do it? I'm thinking to myself, like, it was miserable. Like, why did we think it was cool to get drunk?
and then that night, we're like, here, let's do it again.
Yep. It was like,
Whose house we going to
So
tonight?
speaking of like the like sweating it out shit, I was on a Y ball team with like Zach Jogan and all them, right? And we sucked so bad. It was so bad because we all were either drunk, high, or hungover and high. We were high and also something else.
hi.
And we were playing, and like the last game was the worst because at least for me because it was all right. We're just playing, and the whole other team was just like the whole time we're just like, yes, we're not even old enough to drink, and it's like you guys smell like a bar and all that. I get the ball for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, nope. I always pass it out. I just play defense because that's just really who I am even when I play basketball. And so the whole time, the other team must have thought like I was special needs or something. listen, it's fucked up because like I never shot, right? And it was we were already losing by like 30 points. They were dunking on us. Like, get the fuck out of here. I can't even touch the net and you're dunking on me.
Mag's like,
Yeah. I'm like, the white man can't jump.
Little
Yes.
Shane Gillis in the corner, pass him the ball.
So,
I got grilled cheese for the after game.
I mean, it probably looked like it because I'm like, I don't know, coach. Take me out. But
I need
he's
a
like,
break.
the other team shoots the ball, and I had the ball, and they're like, shoot it. And my dumb ass was like, they're like, no, you gotta go down. I was like, fuck, yeah, that's right. Like, I already looked retarded.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay. And then I see the other teams are like, let him shoot it. And I'm like, oh my God. So I'm like doing this dribble down to the other side. And they're just like, no. Like, don't guard him. Let him shoot. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, if I fucking miss this, I shoot. Ball goes, poof. The other team catches the ball. You know what they do?
Hands it back.
They're like, here you go, dude. I'm like, oh my God. Yeah. Not only did I miss once, I missed like 3 fucking times.
They
kept-
waited for you to make it.
No, I felt like I was like number 1 though because when I made it,
Good job, buddy.
no,
No stadium
everybody,
just went-
yeah, they were like, oh yeah, the people from their team were like, oh, I'm like, fuck you.
You have to be
I'm not
happy, but you're
retarded.
mad.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, like get the fuck out of here, dude. I want to leave. It was so bad.
Joking to make fun of you.
Oh, dude, they were like laughing nonstop because they're like,
crying.
they think you're retarded. I'm like, fuck you.
Chromosomes are real, dude.
I tapped in strongly on those ones. I had to like play it off because I didn't want them to think that I just sucked that bad. So I'd rather
Max
be
like,
retarded.
I'm taking it.
That's fucked up. I'd rather be retarded than fucking be bad at basketball.
I'm gonna go clip it. I have like a couple quick questions.
Little cookies?
Yeah.
Little quiches?
So like one of them's like we were talking about what was his name? Bonnie Blue or whatever.
His?
His.
You said what's his name?
But no, he said he was.
Whatever.
Too much to explain. You have
Sorry,
to.
I was like, what?
Well, we were talking about that earlier, how she slept with 1,000 men.
Yeah.
So I was just thinking about this last night. If your significant other did OnlyFans, how would you react? Like, would you think that's fine as long as she's making her money, or is it something
Fuck no.
Yeah.
No, not happening.
just no, absolutely not.
No, yeah. No,
So you subject women to your own views. Just kidding.
No, I just if you get with someone, you get with them based off of your morals. So typically, the person that you end up being with ends up their morals end up aligning with your own.
Yeah.
If they didn't, then you wouldn't be with them.
Yeah, I feel like they like as a woman, they would be like, yeah, like I wouldn't want to put
What if
my
you
body
did-
out there.
What if you didn't know? What if you didn't know she did OnlyFans? And like, you just knew she was a successful woman.
Well, now did she lie about it and say she like?
Yeah, the situation definitely is everything because, like, say you come from a regular lifestyle, you meet this woman, she is attracted to you, and it makes you move up in social ranking,
Okay, and then you find out, she
and
has
then
an
you
OnlyFans.
find out at that point.
What are you doing?
What
am
are
I
you doing?
Fuck.
But you've already been fucking her this whole time.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's like,
And there's
what's the
different
extent of
forms of
OnlyFans,
OnlyFans,
right?
yeah.
Because isn't there like meet and greets and shit like that? And then like,
yeah, I think it would have to be like a sit down, like okay, obviously, like I'm coming after the fact. You've already been doing this, you're successful, but like now that we're together, and if we want to have a future together, like yeah, like sure, like you can, since you've already been doing it, like you can continue to put pictures and stuff like that out there. But we need to have a talk about like you can't like be meeting fans, like you can't be like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like at that point it's like I'm not like
I wouldn't care if anybody like seen as long as we were getting paid money. But physical, none of that.
That's what I'm
shit,
saying.
no.
I feel like it's just a physical thing. Like you can't be meeting people.
And people buy pictures that aren't. They're not even naked. They're
Yeah.
just because you can do like anything on OnlyFans. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
you
just
can
like
set it up.
Patreon type thing.
Like what?
Patreon. It's like the same.
He knows the
I've never heard that.
No, Patreon's like the non-sexual OnlyFans. It's like for celebrities and stuff. Like you can like pay $5 to get a shout out from fucking The Rock or like whoever's on Patreon.
Oh.
That's what Patreon is, I think.
Oh, that's dope.
Can we get? Can we like?
Yeah, we as like
Have a shout
certified,
out?
yeah, could get like a shout out from whoever. Like
Yeah, but who are the people that are on there? Is it people that are just selling pictures and shit?
No, he
no,
said
it's like
for-
celebrities and like people that like are more famous than
Yeah,
the
I
average Joe.
highly doubt it's $5.
I'm just saying. Like,
No, I know. Max is like, yeah, no, can we do that?
Yeah, $5 for the rock? Fuck yeah.
I've seen his fucking face light up.
Let's do that shit. What was he gonna do for Tam?
only if he does his
shit.
his smolder.
Smolder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he knows what it was.
Yeah.
Oh, like the
Yeah.
Yeah. The eyebrows. Are you looking at me that way, eyebrows? Oh, shit. Yeah.
Who's somebody that's famous that you think shouldn't be? Like, I'll give you an example. I think like Bad Baby or Bad Bunny, whatever.
Catch Me Outside.
Catch Me Outside. Like,
how about that?
somebody that we've made famous that you think is like just should not be famous?
I got a good one. It is Blueface Baby's girlfriend or baby mama. Her name's Christian Rock. Or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Should not be famous.
Should not be famous.
There's nothing.
Blueface shouldn't be famous.
Yeah, Blueface. Even Blueface. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Anybody that was famous or used to be famous and died out, like Ray J. Like Ray J had a whole like a thing back in the day, but that dude's like fucking trash now.
Yeah, but
We were dried up,
He
dead
also
and gone.
fucked Kim K. So that's
And Kanye West did too.
Prove it.
Kanye West gay ass.
Go to Pornhub.
Kanye West gay ass did too. Like, is that good?
Yeah, but that cancels out because he sucked his cousin's dick.
That's what I'm saying. Like how Ray J, Kanye,
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Kim
saying
K,
you slept
Kim
with Kim
K.
K is not like a milestone for me. I'm like, I want to get yourself checked out, man.
Yeah, strongly like Kim K. Not interested.
Yeah, any of them. I
Maybe
literally,
younger Kim K.
literally don't care about any of them.
Yeah,
I still think like Megan Fox is better than Kim K.
Have you seen the pictures
Hillary
of what she
Duff.
looked like from men,
She's so,
from back then to now? Even like when her first Transformer movie to where she is now,
Yeah.
she looks like she got so much work done.
oh yes, that sucks.
MGK killing that. Gay.
looks-
MG gay.
He looks like a fucking like a
My nigga look like
10-foot 2x4
yeah. He look like a
painted black.
Dark Cedar Oak.
Yeah, he's like half blackface
old spaghetti looking ass boy.
forever.
That's
Just saying, like
It's funny.
Hey, he's like too tall for him. Like
that's what I'm saying. Because that's what his rap name should have been.
too tall.
Too
Too tall.
Like it. Yeah, he needs some milk.
Zork.
I heard Zork.
I was like, what?
Then
Invader. Dude, that just made me think of Invader Zim for some reason.
No,
Zork.
that made me think of Toy Story.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear,
Yeah.
Zurg.
Zerg.
What a dumbass mod thinking. I'm like,
Yeah.
That's actually what I wanted to do. I don't have it today, but I wanted to talk about like 90s like movies and like nostalgia from the 90s, like toys, like shit like that we could like have examples and then talk about it and like kind of reminisce. I think that'd be something cool to do.
Oh yeah, dude. Back in the day, that's, you get a lot of good stuff there because nowadays it's changed.
Yep.
Like
Even just like VHS movies, like the Orange Rugrats fucking movie. You guys ever have that? Yeah,
I recently was able to allow my daughter to walk to the park, and
that's cool.
it was pretty dope. Like most kids don't want to go outside. Like,
And she has to go twice. That's cool.
yeah.
And you're like, nah.
No, I let her go yesterday. Yeah, I mean it's still scary, but I mean the park is literally right there. So I'm like, hey, just call me when you get there.
Yeah, but you got to think too, like how much like not ripping and running, but like
No, I don't like to view it based off of what I've done. Like I can't compare what I did as a kid for my kids
I don't-
because today is a new day and age.
yeah, that's true.
I also just feel like it's like not trying to sound cool or whatever, but I feel like the shit that we did was also like abnormal.
Yeah, it's
like,
too
it was
like,
not like
It's normalized,
shit's
but it
fucking-
wasn't normal.
It was normalized for us, but at the like,
yeah, too early.
but
We doing a
looking
lot
back,
of shit we were
hell
doing.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit I got it. Like if I wasn't allowed out of my house to go do this, I wouldn't have done this at that point in time. I wouldn't have say like that. I wouldn't have done it later down the line. But
But
if
as early as you
yes,
did.
yeah, I wouldn't have been exposed that early.
Yep. You could have more of a mental mindset to be able to handle those situations.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
were presented.
But it's even like the like we were talking about in the car the other day, like sexual things as young as I was when I started to experiment with that. Like I look at like my niece and nephew now, and I'm like, dude, you guys, we're
Stay young
we're
forever.
gonna keep you home. Like, you're not going any, because like my little niece was like talking about, like, we always joke like she's got like a boyfriend, and it's like, I don't really want to joke about that.
Yeah.
It's like, you're like, I still see you as like a little girl, like a baby. Like, you're not allowed to grow up. So I can't imagine having a kid and like being able to view that too. Like,
Yeah, and then it's like it's a double-edged sword because you want to be supportive.
right, you want to give them their freedom.
You know, like, yeah, no, you
but
know,
knowing what you did, like, it's like, that's got to be
just-
hard to deal with.
as a man, you're like, you are learning and growing when you are a child. So when you become a man, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, you're experimenting. And in the process of experimenting, you necessarily aren't treating people the way they properly should be treated.
Absolutely.
So you're just treating people like dog shit to get what you want. But it's another person. Like, and that could be my daughter.
Right.
So like, no, I don't want to keep it. Like, put
Yeah,
it
you
to
know
the-
the intentions.
Yeah, absolutely.
So now, is that something that, as like, so like you have a son, you don't have a son yet, but between having a son and a daughter, do you guys view that differently as far as like what your son or daughter should and shouldn't be able to, I guess, do? Like, or like the freedom that they're allowed? Is it different because they are
I just feel
male?
like mine are too young. Like, I still am like, yeah, I'm probably going to go to jail or prison around when like my daughter is like 16 or 18, just because I'm probably going to kill someone.
It's like in Bad Boys, like when him and his like the uncle, like they go to the door with the shotgun.
Oh yeah,
I can't
exactly
think of the
like
kid's
that.
name, but that's funny.
Yeah, that's
He's in the new one too. He ends up being a Marine, I think,
Yeah.
with no job.
He ends up being the badass actually at the end.
I
Yeah.
never watched that.
They killed everyone.
That's dope.
But yeah, that's crazy how like we grow up and like your mentality shifts to where it's like it does become more respectful, like
Yeah.
when it comes to like how you treat other people. And like I know we always joke around and like shit like that, but like at the end of the day, I think all three of us are good dudes. Like when it comes to how we treat other people.
Yeah, I feel like at the end of the day, if I say I had a son, I would teach my son the same way I taught my daughter. I wouldn't be like pat on the back, like, "Oh, you fucking all these," like,
Yeah,
Oh
because
yeah,
it's kind of sickening because you're viewing it as like you're looking at like
As an
they're
accomplishment.
little girls kind of like mess around with your son, and then on top of it, it's not an accomplishment for him. So it's like, dude, I wouldn't never actively like watch my son bring multiple different women into a house, like, because that means he don't have respect for himself or the women.
Absolutely.
Like, granted,
or
you're busting
you,
a nut.
or you for
Yeah,
real, because
yeah,
like
it's my house.
yeah, it's like you only need to bring around the people that you think that are going to be
Around.
yeah.
Like, I don't want to go through an introduction 10 times. Like, after a while, I will stop caring.
Yep.
yeah. Because I know, like for me, like growing up, like I just stopped introducing them to my parents, and
Yeah.
like that just shows, like you said, like I had no respect for myself. I had no respect for my parents or the women that I was bringing home, and like that's it sucks, but it's also like we talked about before, like I needed to go through that. So
Yeah,
like,
people got to grow up. And,
grow up.
Nobody is born a great person.
perfect. Yeah,
Like, you're not just born that way. Like, you live and learn.
And like you can tell like your daughter and shit like you can give them like
Suggestions.
hints
Yeah.
because it's like, look, if a dude is bringing you over to his house and you haven't met his parents, he only wants one thing.
Yeah, he's not serious.
now when is too, like I guess, oh my god,
Your ass.
No,
I thought that was Gio.
Chair.
I can't wait to clip that.
That was his ass. That was his ass.
That was foul. That was that you might have shit.
said,
Your new day might be today. You might have shit yourself.
Yeah, he was today years old.
Oh no! This is that shit.
Smell it.
But
But what I was gonna say is like, at what age do you guys think it's appropriate to like have that talk with your daughter or with your son? Like, because now I feel like like I said, it's different than when we were growing up.
For me, when it comes to my daughter's talks, my oldest daughter's talks have already begun. Like, not about only with certain things, just because my daughter is flourishing into becoming a woman. So, like, with that comes questions.
Absolutely.
And she is starting to go through the health process at school and learning about like adult things. So I had to sit her down and tell her, like, this boys are going to start becoming attractive and you're going to start becoming attracted to boys or whatever. Like, this is, you got to be treated a certain way, whatever. And it was an intense talk, but
Yeah, absolutely.
like, phone, anybody ask anything of you within the phone, pictures, this, that, or the other. Like that is a no. You don't do that.
Like setting ground rules.
Setting ground rules. Yeah. Like trying to help her out in the sense, like it's okay to be like, hey, I like this boy, he's my friend, or like,
Yeah, because there's going to be curiosity and
Yeah.
like you're,
and
again, they're
I don't
growing
wanna-
up.
I don't want to ever say no because there's going to be some resistance when it comes to that. Like as a kid, when someone told me I couldn't do something,
I'm going to do it, or
I
I
want-
want to
yeah.
do it even more
yeah,
now.
absolutely. So
If you could go anywhere, like on a vacation or just stay for like a month or two or something like that, where would you go and why?
So there's like a couple different countries I want to visit. But for some reason, Bora Bora has always been in my mind of somewhere where I want to go. I don't know if I've seen a picture of it or what, but like the beaches are just supposed to be gorgeous out there. And it's always been,
It's pronounced women.
oh my God. I said beaches. Stupid.
I was like, what?
But yeah, that are like Brazil.
Yeah, I'd like to go to Rome. That's why I said. How about you? And then I was like,
Yeah, I was
gonna
about to
go
say.
because I figured you were gonna say the same thing.
Yeah, I would want to go to Rome just because I feel like
Colosseum.
Yeah, I want to be
too.
in the center of that gladiator
Yep.
ring, and I want to beat the fuck out of something. No, but I mean, like,
Boys, let's go.
I'd be down to go to Rome.
yeah, I'd like to go to Rome.
Rome.
Rome would be cool.
Actually,
What else is there?
And the food, I feel like the food would be way different.
yeah.
I mean, like every other place would be way different, but
What is Rome as far as like what is the nationality of people that live around there? Are they just Europeans?
Romanian.
Romanian.
No, because Romania is a place of its own.
I don't know. Rome's close to Italy. I know that.
Oh, Italian. Duh. That makes sense. Okay. My brain couldn't picture it on a map.
Yeah, and I'd like to go to Italy too. So
Fuck yeah.
let's go.
Watch out! If you go to Italy, you might get diddlied.
Talking to you.
No, he looked you in the eyes, dog.
He literally went and pointed at you.
Whatever.
I mean, you both could get diddled.
Speaking of gladiators, that's
Gladiator.
so this is actually one of the questions I had. Do you guys what army from the past do you think is the greatest as far as like when it comes to battling?
The
So, like,
300. What do you mean?
Okay,
The
but
Roman
let
people-
me ask you this. So do you think there are any armies that could beat the modern technology, modern armor, and modern guns when it comes to like, yes, I'm talking about guns versus fucking shields and bow and arrows. Like,
No.
do you think there's any armies that could beat out the modern technology?
There's a couple of things that would depend. Now, say like if it was our people invading into the forests and stuff, it would
Getting
now-
an advantage because you're like, in
we
the
would
forest.
we would probably lose to an extent until we were like, hey, our platoon of people that we just sent over there just got murdered. I don't know by
Okay,
assassins.
bomb them.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like it's hit or miss, and then that's kind of about it because every other scenario we're just gonna know. We're gonna have the intel. You know what I mean? Like we're just gonna fly over a drone. They're gonna be like, Big Bird.
Okay, well, taking out modern armies, who do you think the greatest army is of all time?
Army?
Yeah, like battlers,
Combatants,
combatants. I guess. Yeah, fucking warriors.
battlers, prepare to die.
Like you got like Genghis Khan's warriors. You got fucking the French army. You got fucking.
I'm pretty sure the 300 is based off of like a roundabout events.
Yeah, the Roman warriors were fierce,
Yeah, they were like
badasses. Well, you got to think a lot of them were slaves too, and that's all they did was train.
gladiators.
Gladiators. Yeah.
Gladiators.
God, that is such a sick time period. Like
I know. I'd love to live in that. I'd be a slave, but whatever.
we know,
Wow, racist much?
dude.
I mean, truthful much?
Yeah, whatever.
I would have been that guy. You know why? Because my fucking name. I was the
Maximus.
guy. Yeah, I would have been like, fuck yeah, I'm killing you,
And I'm taking a
he's
boat
gay, but you're a faggot. You know, like 8 Mile.
No, they would have sold Max too.
Like, oh, this one's got some meat on them.
Yeah.
They would be like, Gio would be like, nah, he's with me. I'd be like, I don't fucking know that guy.
Put a leash on him.
I'd be like,
Fuck.
I would have been just sitting there eating my grapes. Like, I want that one and that one.
Like 200 for him.
shit.
You got enough?
I think
Got
so.
enough?
Yep.
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 Class is full.
Classes proceeded.
Oh, God.
Proceeded.